on the day of the final match between Dollar and Qin Shan. The stands were packed with at least 100,000 audience. Even many of those who didn't register came. In addition to it being the final match, it was popular also thanks to the fame of Dollar and Qin Shan. Qin Shan was undoubtedly the legend of steel armor shelter. As a woman, she had been the champion of the martial arts contest for several years now. Although she was never among the chosen, there was no doubt that she was the number one in steel armor shelter. In addition, she was also beautiful. All of these made her the goddess of steel armor shelter. People loved, feared and respected her. Dollar's recent rise was even more legendary. He came from nowhere, but there had been so many headlines and controversies about him. Both seizing Son of Heaven's sacred blood beast soul and killing Luo Tianyang made Dollar a somewhat negative figure. But smashing through the robot channel and fighting Golden Horned Shura made him an idol. When one legend met the other, everyone wanted to know about the outcome. Will Qin Shan continue to be the invincible goddess? Or will Dollar become the new champion? Everyone was looking forward to this match. When Qin Shan and Dollar almost arrived at the same time, all expectations peaked and the cheers were deafening. Dollar, a bet? Qin Shan didn't move, but looked at Ha-Sen with a smile. The audience heard Qin Shan's words and quieted down, wanting to know what bet she was proposing. What bet? Though looking calm, Ha-Sen was puzzled. Did she want to buy the victory from him? If you lose this one, join my steel armor gang and be my deputy. When I evolve and go to second God's sanctuary, you will be the head of the gang. Qin Shan had a sweet smile on. There was an uproar among the audience. No one thought Qin Shan would say something like this. Steel Armor Gang was far more than just a gang. It also represented the presence of military in the alliance in God's sanctuary. Qin Shan was asking Dollar to become the official spokesman of the alliance at Steel Armor Shelter. It was a great honor. Sorry, I cannot accept this condition. But unexpectedly, Dollar refused Qin Shan's offer. Why? Qin Shan looked at Ha-Sen. Stunned. The head of Steel Armor Gang was a position pursued by many. It was a ladder toward the power center of the alliance. But Dollar turned it down without considering. The audience also thought Dollar was crazy. How can he turn down such a great offer? There are two reasons, Ha-Sen smiled and said. First, you cannot beat me. The answer left many slightly shocked, while Qin Shan asked, what is the second reason? Quote, I will go to second God's sanctuary earlier than you. So although I appreciate your kindness, I can't take your offer, Ha-Sen calmly said. His reply was arrogant. With her gang, Qin Shan could gain Geno points a lot more easily than most people. While Dollar was on his own, he said he could evolve earlier than her. But no one felt that Dollar was mistaken. It seemed that everything was likely with Dollar and he shouldn't be questioned. Qin Shan smiled. Well, then I would like to propose something else. If you lose, tell me who you really are. Qin Shan's words had led to a burst of cheers on the stands. All the audience were dying to know who Dollar was. Qin Shan's proposal was embraced by all. And if you lose? Ha-Sen grinned and asked. You can propose something as well. Smiling, Qin Shan looked full of confidence. It was as if she would never lose. An S-class license at St. Hall. Ha-Sen was obsessed with the hyper-geno arts in St. Hall. He had neither the money nor the license. Deal. Qin Shan did not even lift her eyes before she agreed. As if an S-class license was nothing to her. Then let's begin. Ha-Sen drew the Shura katana. He didn't dare to slack when fighting Qin Shan, who had the most Geno points among all in the shelter. She was probably 10 sacred Geno points away from maxing out on everything. Hossein had never seen Qin Shan using her full strength, but he still thought he stood a chance. Hossein's biggest advantage was his understanding of Qin Shan. She would never thought that Dollar was in fact Hossein, whom she had fought 1,000,000 times. Although she was always kicking his ass, he had learned a lot of her fighting habits. Qin Shan on the other hand knew nothing about Dollar. Qin Shan stretched her hand and a beautiful purple butterfly started to dance in her palm, which turned into a purple dagger. Elegant and demure, she stood there like a goddess. Hossein had seen her using this sacred blood poisonous butterfly dagger once. But it was on the purple-winged dragon. The dagger wasn't really effective as the dragon was gigantic. However, it would be different for a person. Hossein didn't know if he could stand the toxin if stabbed with the dagger. So, Hossein wasn't going to give Qin Shan any opportunity to attack. He wielded the katana using blade storm and the strike was so fast as if it could break the wind. It was a similar strike as this one that had ended Luo Tianyang's life. Qin Shan smiled, and moved away like a butterfly, dodging the fierce strike and stabbed her dagger at Hossein's throat. Hossein stepped forward and ignored the dagger. The katana was wielded at Qin Shan again. That was a move that put both their lives at stake. If Qin Shan did not dodge again, she would be cut in half. Since Hossein was in sacred blood armor, he had a bigger chance at survival even cut by her sacred blood dagger. Scoundrel, Qin Shan scowled, gracefully moved sideways and avoided Hossein's attack.